Hello everybody, welcome back to another MinerManDouglas video. Today I'll be going over mainly three things: the local stat leaderboard, the scoreboard editor, and the parkour leaderboard. Now these are all great features actually. They're rather new, so that's why I thought I might as well explain them. So if you go to items, you'll find the local stat leaderboard and the parkour leaderboard, and for testing, we'll be using an action pad and the action button. So now that we have these, so first we're going to talk about the parkour leaderboard. As you can see, I've got a friend here completing the parkour. Now if I place this down, it'll show a leaderboard, the top 10 people. And then the number 1 is, of course, him. And if he does it again, as you can see, it shows him again, but then if I do it, it'll put me in number 3. And as you can see, it has decimal places, but the old command is /parkour leaderboard. And you can view it that way. Let's say you want to reset it, so you do /parkour clear leaderboard. If you want to learn more about this parkour block and many more items, I'll link it in the card above and you can view our other video. Okay, so now that we talked about the parkour leaderboard, let's talk about the local stat leaderboard. So, the local stat leaderboard, if you sneak and right click it, you'll see two options: remove leaderboard and change stat key. Click change stat key and change it to whatever you want, like killers. Change that, it'll start out blank. Now, there's a couple ways. So first, you can just do like a button. So if you have like a cookie clicker style game, you can place a button, sneak right click, add action, you can increment a stat, and now type whatever name you did, like killers. In an increment amount, you can just do like 1.1, anything like that. Now if I click it, it shows me just as you can see here. So it shows me now. If you click it, now if that guy clicks it, it'll also show him. But let's remove the button. This is top killers, and we need to actually have kills. So if we go to the Nether Star housing menu, house settings, and event actions, you can do player kill and add action, basically where it click increment stat, and you can increment killers. And for kill, it's going to be 1, so let me get myself a sword. So right now, I'm only at 1 point, but if I kill him, as you can see, so. And then it'll make myself 3, so as you can see, this is very important if you want to have like a PvP house. And those are leaderboards. Actually, it's actually like simple enough, so you can have a leaderboard like top parkourist for leaderboards and top killers. I would also like to mention that there are a lot more things you can do with event actions, like player respawn, like when a player respawns, player joins, player deaths. It is the same thing you do with player kill. You do what stat you want, like if you have multiple leaderboards, you choose the stat, the increment amount. It's really just the same, just instead of player kill, it's going to be player respawn, or player death. Player kill and player death, they're different, but when a player dies, it's the own player, so it kind of flips around the names, these two. But in short, there's really 4 right now. More will be added soon. But it's more than just killing. But we need to talk about the scoreboard. So if you don't know what a scoreboard is the top right menu in the right. So as you can see, it says housing, the date, the house name, the guest, and cookies. Now if you right click, go to housing menu, house settings, and scoreboard editor, you'll see a lot of options. Like, so here it has the house name, and I can actually remove the house name, a blank line, guest count, blank line, and then cookie count. And you can actually add items, so you can include house mode, like whether it's build mode, social mode, PvP enabled stat, like if you want to let players know if PvP is actually enabled. So let's add a blank line, add item, and then PvP enabled. Simple as that. Then if we add another blank line, we can add another, like house mode. So now that people know they can build and PvP is enabled. Now there's a lot of options here, like you can even do game mode. Like this is the players, this is not pertaining to everybody, like there's the players game mode itself. So there's a lot you can do. You can even add custom text, so if I go back, add item, custom line, you can add a custom text, but as you can see, like there's actually a limit, because you don't want it to go stretch across the screen. I mean, some people have smaller screens. As you can see, this was a shorter video, but remember, make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed it, like the video if you want to see more housing content like this. Thanks for watching. See you.